Yeah, yeah, 705. Alright, so got a match for you with Black Ops 2 on Slums. Yes, I'm using the Remington. It's really not any more overpowered than the SMGs in this game, or well, I guess that's pretty much it. Or like the AN-94 assault rifle that kills me in 2 bullets every time. No, actually, no, not the AN-94. I mean, that gun's good, but the semi-autos in this game, I feel like I get killed in 1 to 2 bullets, no more. No more, no less, no more, no less. It's like 1 to 2 bullets, like consistently. So I think those guns are really stinking good. But anyway, I didn't think I'd be uploading a Black Ops 2 video anytime soon, as my shot goes right through that guy. That's awesome. Because things like that, shots just going right through a guy, even though I was aimed perfectly on him. Go ahead and put that in slow motion if you want. It just doesn't make sense no matter how you look at it. But, and also, again, I mean, the whole lag thing, I'm not going to go into whole detail, I mean, it's a subject that's been beaten to death, which I find funny, though, that I come back to this game after not playing it for, like, I don't know, like, close to 2 months, and I hop on some forums, and the first 2 threads are about lag. So like the issue is still there. Like I thought maybe it died down. Like eventually people just kind of would just give in, be like, all right, just whatever. They're not gonna do anything about it. We don't care. They're pulling an Infinity Ward. You got a major problem and not gonna do anything about it. But people are still complaining about it. The first 2 threads. I mean, that's funny. And there's more threads afterwards too, though. There was a total of I think 5 threads on the first page, all in regards to lag. So that's really awesome. But anyway, I found that if I play by myself, I don't really lag as much. I don't know, like, I'm not a big like connection buff, I don't know little quirks of it and all that stuff. I don't understand how it works a whole lot, but I didn't think like just playing with one other guy would have that much of an impact, but apparently it does, because when I play with somebody else, I can't even come close to winning gunfights, and then when I play this game by myself, it's surprisingly consistent. So I guess I'll be playing more Black Ops 2, but I'll have to be playing by myself. If I want to play with a friend, we'll be just playing one of the older Call of Duties, most likely Modern Warfare 3 or whatever. So that's weird. Other things I wanted to talk about was actually wanted to talk about the gameplay a little bit, which is surprising. As you saw earlier, I got my first VSAT, but I died pretty much instantly, which should never happen. You should never really die instantly, maybe even at all. When you have a VSAT up, just because it's just easy mode from that point. But I did because I rushed through like the middle of this map. Like there's a little entranceway on the other side of the map, like in the middle. Once you go past the fountain in the middle of the map, and there's a dumpster immediately through that entranceway. And it's just instant death. I don't really like how that part's set up. Usually, even though it's the middle of the map, like yeah, it's like not really a good place to be generally in a Call of Duty game. But even so, usually on maps, there's ways to get around things. You can make things work, but there's just no way to go through the middle of the map if there's people through that doorway, because there's a dumpster. It's just a perfectly placed dumpster for people to just sit there and camp, and there's just really nothing you can do about it unless you have C4. Basically, you can do something about it if you got C4. But so yeah, I should have just gone around, but I didn't. I don't know why. But I got my second VSAT with my Warthog and Lodestar. Call in the Warthog, and goes to town for the most part, as expected on a map like Slums. And Right now I'm just kind of letting it do its thing until I find a good opportunity to call in the lodestar. And right here, I don't know if I would have got this guy or not, but thank you, Warthog. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. You'll notice in my gameplays I hardly ever use stuns, like right here. That's probably the first time you'll see me use a stun. And in like 4 matches that I've uploaded. there's like 3 things that I don't do that I probably should more often, and those 3 things are using equipment, knifing, and drop shotting. And you know, I don't have anything against drop shotting either. I'm not like one of those kids that like, oh man, drop shotting's cheap. You should just fire your gun, like stand up and fire your gun like a man or whatever. You know, there's a lot of people that have some weird logic like that, like playing, like there's some rules to how you should play a video game, like some certain etiquette you have to follow, but I just don't remember really, or I just, maybe I'm just lazy, I guess. I just never remember to do it. Like, and knifing, I've always taught myself to not knife, like panic knife anyway. I mean, it can be very helpful for sure, but it's just kind of like, I've just taught myself, you know, since the earlier Call of Duties to not panic knife, because I always get screwed over. Like, my character will just completely whiff the knife in front of him, or he'll lunge and go right through a guy missing. You know, it seems really inconsistent, not something I should teach myself to do. But using equipment, on the other hand, is something I still need to do. I mean, it's useful. But hope you guys enjoyed. I went 41 and 8, 32 confirms, and I'll see you later.